Hello, everybody. I'm Slice. Welcome to episode 12 of All the Mods 8. I've learned something quite exciting. Last episode, I left off with not knowing how to fully do Ars Nouveau alteration table, as well as I had issues with my source jars and just naturally obtaining source. So let's give a quick little update on what's what. Source jars, if you pick them up with, I'm thinking here, something on this pick was messing it up. I don't know why. Something along, like maybe one of the enchants or something, or, you know, something in this book says enchanting source may be moved using a bucket, or the jar can be picked up and moved. To use source in a jar, simply place the jar near your desired. It will provide a signal. All right. So something was causing me to lose my source when I was picking it up. I don't know what. I didn't want to continue to test it and lose out on source. So I did find that this one seems to negate that problem, but something that's even better and surefire is using these cardboard boxes. Why did... they fixed that. Oh, I have a spawner in there. Okay, never mind. Oh, let's not mess with that. I don't recall what spawner I have in there. But you can use cardboard boxes on these and move them around just fine. So I did that. Let's head outside real quick so I can show you a little update out here. I filled this part in, and I added a little bit of a slope leading up to all of these. So now I can craft each one of these. I am going to change this slightly, but this works for now. The idea is to just have, you know, a backlog sort of all of these, which means I'm going to need a lot more lapis, I think, because I want to set up an automated source gem. This thing right here, the volcanic source link. This is massive source generation. So I have a drawer system here for just blazing, because apparently one log equals 1% of source, it seems, from what I was checking out. And I've set it up on a switch so I can... Right? And it's just going to consume it. Now, what I don't have is the ability to put source into my base just yet. And that is going to lead me into today's episode, which we'll get to in a second. But for now, I have a splitter that I will eventually set up so that way I can have source jars down here to feed all of that. I've just created a little bit of pathing here so that way I can eventually move stuff over here and expand the farms and set it up all nice like. Now to the really exciting part, the part that I was mentioning in the video, or the intro rather. I got through and I updated all of these. So they now have all sorts of stuff on them. Okay, so I have a tier 2 in there, a tier 1, and you can see that it gives me magic capacity 2 and Whirly Sprig 1. This one gives me repairing 2, which apparently seems to work on all Ars Nouveau stuff on you. I'm not really sure how that works because it was already repairing via magic. Starbunkle, just for a little bit of extra speed. You can see that it zoomed in a little bit, or zoomed out rather. Depths, which is nice because underwater, it's great. And I found this for underwater breathing, so even better. And then we have Feather Falling, which on top of, Feather 1, which works on top of Feather Falling 4, which is great because that's what I ended up getting on the boots when I enchanted them. Speaking of enchants, I didn't really go too nuts on it. I only re-rolled a few times, right? So I have a little bit, nothing too grand, but this thing. You'll notice here, there's quite a few things going on with this bow. First thing is, it's Liam's streamlined sharp bow of the current. That is an apotheosis modifier. Notice down there where it says, when in either hand, it has increased stats. So I was, in between episodes, I was gathering stuff to be able to lead into today's episode, and one of those was a bow. We're going to be going to the end today and killing the dragon. So I needed a bow. And the idea was to get a bow with infinity on it. Now, what ended up happening was, on my way back from going out and about, I got a green apotheosis modified bow from a mod. And I was like, you know what? I was going to craft a bow to be able to do this, but let me see, out of sheer curiosity, if I can take that bow and enchant it to be an enchanter's bow with this modifier on it. And sure enough, it has those modifiers on it. Just imagine having this set up on a really good modifier bow. So this bow is going to be good enough for now, especially because I have a spell on it, which I finally learned how to do the spells. So I have a spell on my bow as well as on my sword. So that's a bonus. I'm excited for that. But that also led me down a rabbit hole. You can do that with your armor sets. You can add modifiers to it. And part of the way you do that is with the salvaging table. If you get a salvaging table, you can put all of your apotheosis drops in there to get material. You can get like these mysterious scrap metals, the time-worn fabrics. You can also get, where is it? The luminous, which that's why it's out of order. The luminous crystal shard, arcane sands, and god-forged pearls. Notice that the god-forged pearls are for mythic quality, right? I don't have the ability to craft the other necessary piece to this, which is the reforging table. But you can reforge your armor into apotheosis modified armor pieces. On top of doing the threads for the Ars Nouveau stuff, on top of enchantments. So eventually, my goal is to get enough stuff to create a new armor. And honestly, I'm probably going to switch over to that armor set because of the thread count that you can have, like the better threads. So there's going to be some nifty little upgrades coming our way. Let me tell you. But all right, now that I've given you that little bit of an update, my goal today is to go to the end, because I mentioned a few times that there was stuff in the end that I needed, and yeah, I don't want to use an iron jetpack, because my goal here is to kind of stay a little bit more magical, if you will. And I was looking around for like flight, and technically I could use the mystical agriculture flight in a tier 5 armor. And while that is kind of on par with, you know, the magical feel that I want to go for, at the moment, I want to stick with Ars Nouveau armor. And the only flight that I can see in Ars Nouveau deals with a ritual, and it's time limited. So I don't really want that. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and get to the end and work on getting maybe an elytra. I haven't actually used an elytra. I know that's like sacrilege, but you gotta keep in mind here, I'm typically a modded player. I don't do too much vanilla. I know it's all over the place. It's like one of the first things you want to get done on on a vanilla setup, but that's not what we're doing. So me having elytra coming up here soon, hopefully, is going to be a new experience for me, because like I said, I'm not too familiar with elytra and how to properly use it. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to... you would. Oh, crap. Mistakes were made. I don't know where that... Oh, I have it on me. Okay. Mistakes were made. Ignore that. I'm going to find the stronghold, and then I'll bring you right back. I believe we see it. This is the giant room that everything exists in. It's a neat little room. But what I'm interested in is the portal room, which, if you can see, looks like it's down this hallway. So let's go take a look. Maybe? Might be hidden. Okay, I see. I will come back to this room in a moment. I believe... Go through here. Around... Well... It looked like it was right there. Yeah. So... If we go through here... No. Ah, it's down one. Well, I don't want to fall right there. So let's make a little bit of a staircase down. Fine by me. Because what this means is I can set up my little portal. Men portal. And then the silverfish, I'm guessing here will keep spawning even without the light level change. I may have to... I don't know why I would want this, so I might just break it. Oh, just spawned some. Where'd it go? Okay. I'm just gonna break it. Wow, they'd only give me one. It's a good thing I brought quite a few. portal looks sweet. Look at that. All right, let's dive in. Okay, looks to be underground. And the map already looks significantly different. This is going to be an interesting one. I've not seen an end that looks like this before. Whoa. This is trippy. The dragon's awake. The thing is still on fire. I don't know how much damage I can actually do. Ooh, being down here with no flight makes for a little rough of a fight. Of course. Haha. No, stay away. Missed. Where's the dragon? Are you just flying off into no man's land right now? Wait, why are there phantoms in here? Are you serious? Alright, let's worry about the crystals because I want to be able to kill that dragon. Oh man, this one's going to be a hard angle. Yikes. I don't know where it is. It keeps flapping. Okay, I saw the ball. Why am I not seeing the dragon? Okay, why are you not hitting? Thank you. I think the Ender Dragon just peaced out. Am I gonna have to climb up there? Where is the dragon for real? Ah, there it is. Ow. Okay, if he hits me, I might actually fall. So this could be quite dangerous. Now, I do have a decent feather falling protection, but I don't know if I could drop from that far. Alright, how much damage can I do to him? Oh, of course. Oh. Yikes. Okay. Food. Let's hide real quick. Okay, so that... Ooh. Alright, alright. Decent amount of damage. Okay, he pieced out again. Oh. Get out of here. Silly Enderman. I have ways to set you on fire now. You're not gonna let me do it. Alright, I guess I'm pillaring up. You know, I think that's like the third one to spawn in here. Do they just spawn often? Wow, that's pretty slow mining. Ow. Okay. Let's grab this one while I'm up here. Ah, so close. Okay, you're not letting me fire that far? There we go. Alright, Mr. Dragon, where are you? Where are you? There you are. I don't know what the deal is with the vision. Not the vision, but the way this dragon is dealing, but... Yikes. Oh, I should have brought some jars to be able to collect that. That particle effect looks pretty sweet, too. Okay, I've never had him run away this much before. Okay, why? Did you see that he just disappeared right in front of me? Does he have like an invisibility cloak or something? Okay, there's still a healing crystal. Don't come towards me, thank you. I'm a little worried that, like, the dragon used to fly through these pillars, and I'm worried that he can still do that. Whew. That was a little bit dangerous. Okay, so now there's no crystals. Now it's just me and him. And a bunch of Endermen. At least he can annoy the Enderman. I'm glad that mob is not coming after me. Ooh. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Ah, that's so loud. Okay, arrows are jumping off of them. It's like every other arrow just bounces off. A little weird. Ah, you turned. Oh, come on now. Like how my arrows are on fire. Where'd you go? Really don't like that he disappears. I wonder if that's a shaders thing or a render distance thing. Okay. Where? There it is. Come on. Come on down and play! There we go. Haha! Wow, that is really loud. I'm sorry. Wow, what is that dragon egg? Can I get that dragon egg? Ah, you do teleport away. Alright. So let's grab a torch. Put you down there and break it. Yay! Okay. I've just popped back to the base to clear my inventory and to gather some stuff because I would like to go to the end city and try my best to get maybe some shulker stuff to see if I can use that for something, and an elytra. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. I was horribly screwed. I got the dragon killed, and I searched, and I searched, and I searched for, like, I don't know, 4-5 hours for the end portal. The end city portal, rather. Couldn't find it. So, out of curiosity, I went into creative mode to give myself some flight. Just to look around to see if like maybe it spawned underneath it. Nope. Didn't spawn underneath it. Didn't spawn anywhere inside of that structure that I spawned near. There was literally no portal. Period. So I made an iron jetpack, as you saw. And also a battery. My goal here is to get enough gas tiers to make seeds, so that way I can have more gas tiers, so I can remake the dragon, so I can respawn the dragon. I don't know why it didn't spawn a portal to begin with. I went into all the mods Discord and asked around, and folks were indicating that theirs spawned right away. So my goal is to be able to respawn the dragon to be able to kill it. Now, I could have easily just spawn the dragon while in creative mode rather than doing this. But I feel like that would have been a little bit disingenuous, and I didn't want to do that. I could have also just been in creative mode and flew over to the end city and not said anything. But again, I feel like that would be disingenuous, and I didn't want to do that. So instead, what I'm doing is using a jetpack that I don't want to be using to be able to quickly get the gas tiers to be able to continue down the path that I originally wanted to go down. I know there are other options for flight, and honestly, I might highly consider them. The one that I'm highly considering and will probably end up going with, unfortunately, is Mystical Agriculture with the Supremium armor and the flight module. Wow, I can't find another gas to save my life. Gas seemed to be taking a while here. So after a solid hour of looking for gas and only getting 13 gas tiers, I just decided that I'd skip straight ahead to killing the dragon because, yeah. Now, I believe this is going to redo all of these. Yeah, go away. And then the dragon's gonna spawn in. Boom. 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 And it's gonna come in. Wow, that is excessively loud. And hopefully, this time, it spawns a frickin' portal. And we'll take one quick zip around, see if there's a portal. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, I see a portal. I see the portal. We've made it to an end city. I went through the portal, and then oh, okay. I went through and I set up a what is it? What am I thinking of? I set up a waystone. So that way we can get back. But I still have the jetpack. And due to how long it took me to get what I want, I'm sort of using the jetpack to my advantage. Just a little bit. If I use the hover mode on this, I could technically get by without worrying about the way these are handled. Wow, that's a lot. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of these in here. I'm really hoping there's an elytra in here. Okay, we're on the little spaceship or end ship or whatever you want to call it, where the elytra is supposed to be. Oh, I need to eat. Okay, where did it go? It's outside. And there's an elytra. Good stuff. Can I go over there, please? Thank you. Yes. That only took far too long. Thread of gliding. Allows you to glide as if you were wearing an elytra. Must be equipped in a slot of at least a level 3. Ah. Okay. So I could go full on elytra gliding with that. That should be interesting, though I don't know how I would lift off. So yeah, I think we're gonna... Well, I know we're going to use it for something. I don't know which version I'm going to do. But at least we finally have it. What I'm going to do is I'll decide on that. And then I'll probably put that in as a little short clip at the end. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. So drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know what you would use the elytra for.